Assalamu alaikum guys. Now this video will be a bit different from the other one. If you guys don't know, in my previous video I basically went over a debate that happened between Daniel Hakikacho and Javad T Hashmi, and I basically explained how Javad lost and Daniel won. Now, Daniel and Javad had a second debate just a couple of hours ago, and that debate was on whether MPAC was unethical or not. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You are probably thinking that this is going to be another debate video, just like the previous video I made. Now, trust me, this video will be a less of a debate review and more of a exposing of what kind of person Javad is truly. Now with that in mind, let's start this video. Okay, so like I said, the debate was on whether MPAC was unethical or not, and Javad and Daniel both agreed to this debate. But literally in the beginning of Javad's opening statement, he started to attack Daniel personally, even though most of the stuff that he said had absolutely nothing to do with the debate. Just watch this clip.
But unfortunately, Daniel insisted on this debate, and so here we are, and it's unfortunately going to get deeply personal. I just want to remind that I didn't start this. In fact, Daniel has attacked numerous or almost all of the major Muslim leaders, personalities, and organizations, and MPAC is just the latest victim of this. Although I no longer work for MPAC, I recently resigned, I am proud of the work they do on behalf of the American Muslim community, and I will seek to exonerate them from Daniel's lies and slanders. In fact, it's Daniel and his org that are complete grift and harm to the American Muslim community. Now, who's behind the Muslim skeptic team? Well, it's a bunch of anonymous nobodies. We have no idea who these people are. And the charges against Daniel are that he's an insincere grifter, extremist, racist, hypocrite, conspiracy theory kook, smear merchant, and serial liar.
Now, as you can see, guys, in the beginning of Jawad's opening statement, he started to insult Daniel personally and attacked his site MuslimSkeptic.com. And I don't know why, but he keeps saying that Daniel has attacked other Muslims in the past. Now, the Muslims Javad is talking about are people like Ilhan Omar, Umar Suleiman, etc. And Daniel actually provided empirical evidence to prove that people like Ilhan Omar and Umar Suleiman, etc., were misguiding the Ummah. So I don't know why Javad, for some reason, is trying to defend those people. I mean, Daniel made entire hours worth of videos explaining how they are misguiding the Ummah, but looks like Javad never even watched one of Daniel's videos. And he also called Daniel a grifter, a liar, and a extremist. Daniel follows the Sunnah of Muhammad, peace be upon him, and strictly follows the Quran and the Hadith. Now, I didn't know, according to Javad, following the Sunnah was quote unquote extreme. And this wasn't even one of the worst things that he did throughout this whole debate. Now, watch this clip where Javad brings Daniel's wife into this.
Community. Now, who's behind the Muslim skeptic team? Well, it's a bunch of anonymous nobodies. We have no idea who these people are. It's really, at the end of the day, just two people. It's Daniel Hakikachu and his wife Khalid, or Ola. Ola is not some innocent third person here. She is part and parcel of the grift. She's the one who runs Al-Asna Institute, and they both benefit from financially from the grift that they engage in.
Imagine stooping so low that you have to bring someone else's wife into this. Someone who had absolutely nothing to do with this debate at all. To add more to this, Javad also called Daniel's book a fraud.
His service for the year costs $132 a year, and his minions are, of course, paying that. He also had this fraud of a book in which he just pressed print on his blog site and just printed out the articles from his blog and slapped them all together and made it into a book.
Again, this is a personal attack against Daniel because it has absolutely nothing to do with the debate at all. But unfortunately, guys, this gets much more worse. Now, a couple of minutes into this debate, Javad openly shows an account which has doxed Daniel before. Just watch this clip.
Now, In 2016, he said,
if you're
"Don't call."
if you're gonna post
Hey,
accounts that are
I'm-
doxing me, then I'm not gonna show your screen.
Gentlemen,
I
hold
didn't
on one sec.
dox
I do
anyone.
have.
What are you talking
Hold
about?
on.
Who did
Gentlemen,
I share that?
Now, for those who don't know, this was the account that Javad posted. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show you guys the name or the message of this account. But all you guys need to know about this account is that it had doxed Daniel before in the past. In fact, the entire channel is dedicated to doxing Daniel. The fact that Jawad is using someone like this just shows us how low he has gone. How low do you have to be in order to bring someone's wife into a debate? How low do you have to be in order to use an account which had doxed your opponent before? And how low do you have to be to insult your opponent like he's a criminal or something and press charges against him? I think this debate really showed Jawad's true colors. I mean, Javad used to be a pretty good meme that who lost because he was a meme, he lost to Daniel and stuff like that. But now this is just outrageous, to be honest. When I was watching this debate 10 hours ago, when it was live, then I was honestly shocked. I mean, I didn't expect Jawad to act like this. I mean, I know that he is a Murtad, but even for Murtad, this is too much, man. Jawad also cared about what the Islamophobes thought about Daniel. The fact that Jawad is so scared of these Islamophobes and takes them so seriously is shocking. I mean, many Islamophobes have attacked Daniel in the past, and many Islamophobes have attacked Dr. Zakir Naik, Muhammad Ajab, and all these other accounts in the past. So, according to Jawad, all those Muslim channels are bad now. I mean, Jawad, you seriously need to stop taking Islamophobes seriously. Like, this is just getting out of hand. Now, I really don't have anything else much to say about this, but there is still one last thing I have to share with you regarding Jawad. Just watch this clip.
Blurring out the face of this hijabi. Why is he doing that? Because his wife cosplays. His wife cosplays and wears a niqab, even though
If you
she's not a
show
niqab
pictures
in
of my
real
wife,
life.
I'm going to
I'm not showing
not show
any
things.
pictures of your wife. I blurred out your wife. Meanwhile, you're the one.
See, family
who,
pictures. Wow.
Yeah, but I blurred them.
Okay,
She's the
no
one
more.
who's. This is a public profile
Sorry.
that your wife has, a public profile in which
This is
all of your
not
kids
her
are
public-
showing.
It's not.
Yes, it
This
is.
is not her
It's on
profile. This is-
Instagram.
All right,
It's
hold
on
on, gentlemen.
Instagram.
Okay,
This is
public
doxing my
profile.
family. See?
No,
look,
it's not.
Look
It's
at
a
this
pub-
scumbag.
Gentlemen,
Look
okay.
at this scumbag.
I
Look
hate to
at
do
this
that, but
scumbag. He's
Javad
posting
is
pictures
right.
of my. This is not.
I'm sorry. Daniel is
This
right.
is way
that the
too
picture
far.
of his
Look,
wife
this
is
is
not
way
blurred.
too
I can
far.
see
This is
her
way too
eyes
far, James.
clearly. There's no blurring around the eyes. So
This is
unless I've
way too
misunderstood,
far.
but Javad, you're saying that's a public photo. All right, let's
No,
just
it's
given
not
that
from
you're.
us.
Let's put it this way. Given that your point on
Here we can see Jawad again bringing Daniel's family into this and showing pictures of his personal life. This is yet another example of how low Jawad has stooped. Anyways, guys, I can't believe this video is actually longer than the debate review, but I felt like this was very important to discuss. Yeah, I felt that this was a important topic that we should discuss because we can't have people like Jawad misguiding the Ummah and doing egregious stuff like this. So yeah guys, that's all I wanted to say, and until next time, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.